Plumbing. Your plumbing system has been designed to require minimal maintenance and to serve its purpose for many years to come, but you should still perform regular inspections of your home's various plumbing components. Plumbing problems, such as water leaks, are one of the primary causes of serious long-term damage in a home when they go unnoticed and unresolved. This section will cover a few things that you should know about your home's plumbing system, including what to do if you ever come across a plumbing emergency. Shutoff valves. If you experience a plumbing leak or water overflow from an appliance or fixture, the first thing you should do is shut off the water supply. Knowing the location and how to operate the shutoff valves throughout your home, as well as the main valve for your entire home, is very important in an emergency. It's essential that every member of your family know where the valves are located and how they can be turned off. Individual shutoff valves are typically located at or near each appliance or fixture that uses water, such as sinks, toilets, and laundry machines. They may also be located at a control box if you have one. Using the individual shutoff valves allows you to continue using water in the rest of your home while tending to an isolated water leak or overflow. A common practice to help identify each valve is to use tags indicating which fixtures or group of fixtures it controls. If you can't isolate the leak or you can't locate the individual shutoff valve for the particular problem area, you may need to shut off water to the entire home at the main water supply. The main shutoff valve is typically located near the water meter outside your home, but it may also be found in the garage or basement if you have one. If you have any problems locating your main water valve, call our customer care department and we will help you find it. Keep in mind that if this valve has not been used for a while, it may require a wrench to help turn it. In order to prevent this valve from corroding to the point that it can no longer be operated, place a few drops of oil around the handle a couple of times a year. Once you have shut off the water supply, follow the emergency service procedures found in your home care manual. If you're faced with a plumbing leak or water overflow, be sure to follow up with your local customer care team to document the incident. Large water spills, if not handled properly, can result in costly long-term water damage to your home, such as rot or mold. Sink traps and drains. Your home's plumbing system contains a smart feature known as an under-cabinet sink trap, more commonly referred to as a drain trap. These are designed to eliminate foul odors caused if sewer gas enters your home through your drain pipe system. The trap is a curved pipe that resembles the letter J. It works by trapping several inches of water in the pipe, which in turn acts as a barrier, blocking unwanted odors. A properly installed and well-maintained plumbing system should be odorless. If you notice an unusual odor coming from your plumbing system, this can be an indication that sewer gas is present, which can be noxious and capable of causing headaches and other minor illnesses. Sewer gas odors are most likely to arise from traps that have lost their water seal. This can happen as a result of changes in atmospheric conditions or evaporation of the water in the trap. Therefore, you should make sure to run water into the drains throughout your home at least once a month to keep the traps working. This is especially important in bathrooms where sinks, showers, and bathtubs are not often used, such as a guest bathroom. Clogged drains and garbage disposal. The number one service request regarding a home's plumbing system is typically related to clogged drains, and it should come as no surprise that the kitchen sink leads the way in that category. However, a large number of these service calls can be prevented by watching what is emptied into the drain in the first place. For example, sink stoppages are usually caused by grease that is carried through the pipes, leaving fatty deposits along the way. A layer of grease forms on the pipe wall, and it continues building up with time. Food particles add to this accumulation until the pipe becomes completely clogged. To keep this from happening, pour excess grease, such as cooking oil, into a can or sack and throw it in the garbage, not down the sink drain. The garbage disposal in your sink is a very convenient feature, but it's not meant for disposing of large amounts of leftover food, especially certain items like potato peels or eggshells. When using the disposal, run cold water to wash down materials, letting it run for a sufficient amount of time to carry the particles down into the main line. This will help prevent buildup on the transit pipes. Never place your hand into the garbage disposal. If your disposal is jammed, make sure that the unit is turned off and unplugged. Then take the special tool that comes with your disposal to work the gears free. remove the jammed item. Once the unit is cleared, put it back together, press the reset button on the bottom, and plug it in. It should now work normally. In the event you experience a clogged sink in your home, you should have a separate plunger to use strictly for the sinks, along with a plunger designated for your toilets. Use your sink plunger and cup it tightly over the drain, making sure it covers the entire drain opening. You should also make sure there's enough water in the sink to cover the plunger's rubber cup. Plunge vigorously several times. If you're clearing a drain for a double sink, or even a single drain with an overflow outlet, as is often the case with kitchen or bathroom sinks, make sure you seal the second drain or outlet. You can do so with a small towel. This is necessary so that the plunger will create the required pressure and suction, and to avoid water from splashing out into the other bowl or onto you. We recommend you seek professional assistance to deal with this situation. Faucets. Now that you know how to keep your sink's water barrier trap in place and how to handle a clogged drain pipe, it's time to move on to the maintenance for the actual faucet. Knowing how to maintain the pipes is very important, but you should know that normal wear and tear will also take its toll on the faucet's water pressure. This is because over time, sediment buildup may occur on your faucet's aerator screen, which is a device that looks like a small filter. Its job is to add air to the water as it leaves the faucet, conserving water and keeping it from spraying. You should plan to inspect and clean your faucet aerators on a quarterly basis. To remove any debris that may be blocking your faucet aerator, unscrew the aerator from the mouth of the faucet, paying attention to the order of the parts as you take the aerator apart. Keep in mind that some types of faucets may require a special tool to disassemble the aerator. Clean the aerator screen by rinsing it with cool water, then reassemble the faucet to its original form. Make sure to plug the sink to prevent any parts from being washed down the drain during this process. A leaky faucet is another common issue you may encounter. This often occurs due to the strain placed on the faucet's washer, a small rubber or plastic ring located inside the fixture near the faucet's mouth. If you notice a leaky faucet, you should shut off the water supply to that faucet using the individual shutoff valve. Next, refer to the manufacturer's instructions on the type of washer needed, as well as directions for installation. Finally, you can help keep your faucets looking new for years to come by wiping them dry after each use, especially if they have been sprayed with water. Minerals from the water may cause spotting on your faucets if left to air dry. And remember, you should only use the manufacturer's recommended products for cleaning. Toilets. The toilets in your home are low-capacity, 1.6-gallon commodes, which are federally mandated in accordance with the Energy Policy and Conservation Act of 1992. These use less water per flush, saving millions of gallons of water each year. At times, it may be necessary to flush more than once. This is normal and is not a warranty issue. Similar to your sink's drain pipes, a toilet is not the place for you to discharge inappropriate objects or heavy paper products. Never flush diapers, oil, debris, or similar types of waste down the toilet. These can clog the sewer drain line. If clogged, be mindful of the method you use for unclogging the drain. Toilets are made of vitreous china, a type of clay that is very resistant, but which may crack if exposed to extremely hot water or careless handling of a plumber's auger, also known as a sewer snake. To handle simple toilet clogs, a rubber cup plunger should be able to get the job done. But if you're not able to unclog the toilet using a plunger, professional plumbers should be able to correct the issue. For maintenance, you should clean the inside of your toilet bowl regularly, using a commercial toilet cleaner according to the manufacturer's instructions. Focus on cleaning the small holes underneath the toilet bowl where the water comes out when you flush. Never use a commercial cleaner or other strong cleaning product on the outside of your bowl. These could scuff the finish. You should also never clean the inside of the toilet tank, as it could cause damage to the moving parts of the flushing system. Water heater. Your home has either a gas or an electric water heater. Please refer to the manufacturer's information to determine which type you have. Both types are equipped with an automatic temperature and pressure relief mechanism, which acts as a safety feature to release excessive pressure or heat buildup. We suggest draining your water heater at least once a year to remove limestone sediment that can collect on the bottom of your tank. This increases its life and reduces your utility bills by enabling the heater to continue operating at maximum efficiency. Be sure to check your manufacturer's suggested frequency for flushing your system. Be very careful when performing this task, as it may put you at risk of being scalded by extremely hot water. First, shut off the gas or electricity to the unit. Then shut off the water supply to the tank. Next, securely attach a drain hose or a garden hose to the drain valve at the bottom of the tank and point it to where you can safely drain the water, such as a floor drain or directly outside of your home. It's extremely important to make sure that no one is near the drain hose, as serious injuries such as scalding can occur. Open the pressure relief valve on the tank to break the vacuum so that the water will drain from inside the tank. Open the drain valve to empty out about half of the tank or until the water becomes clear. You will notice some small white limestone sediment particles during the early stages of flow. Use caution, as the water and the hose will be hot. When the water flowing out from the hose runs clear, close the drain valve and remove the hose. Close the pressure relief valve and turn the water supply to the tank back on. You will hear the tank filling back up. Once the tank is completely refilled, you can turn the gas or the electricity back on. Check the drain valve one last time to make sure it's closed tight. You can also increase energy efficiency and save money by not overheating your water, so never set the temperature above the manufacturer's suggested level. If you have an electric water heater, you may consider installing an insulating blanket, which can be inexpensive yet very effective. If you have a gas water heater, you should consult a professional before using an insulating blanket, as installation can be more difficult. Finally, you may also reduce your energy consumption by turning the water heater temperature down or off when leaving for vacation. With electric heaters, this can be easily done on the unit itself or on the circuit breaker box. If you have a gas water heater, make sure you know how to relight the pilot light on your heater before you turn it off.